Hello and welcome to Cutter Builds. We're back after having collected a lot of resources. We've made 3 super alloys to make the tier 4 oxygen tank, which is awesome. And I went all the way up to the tier 3 mining speed upgrade as well by using a couple more super alloy and some aluminum. We have burned through the bulk of that aluminum that we had, which is not a concern at all. We're doing good. We've got a few more resources here to bring back. We're actually kind of low on resources in general at the moment, but that's to be expected. We're moving and grooving here. I'm going to go ahead and eat my squash since we're here. Oh, I took my squash. There, now we're going to eat it. And since we are running low on resources here, I'm going to make one last run back to our old base, see if we can get that cleaned out of anything important. I'm worried that the water is going to start forming down here based on the warnings we've gotten in our messages about getting out of the lowlands. We have definitely overstayed our welcome down here at this point. I should have built one more power station up there before we headed down, but that's all right. I need to tear down all the power that we've got here is kind of the last machines that we've got, but before I do that, I think we'll probably try to finish exiting. We'll try to finish tearing down this thing, which, oh my goodness, we do have a ton of iron and titanium down here. We'll take the cobalt, the magnesium, the titanium, and the silicon are all good. I'm going to make a bottle of oxygen because that consolidates, and we'll take some iron. All right, well, that's a lot of resources. So much for tearing anything down. That'll keep us going in a few things for a while, though, and it sure beats picking up things one at a time. And I'm just all about tidying up after myself, so I really want to get those structures torn down here at some point. And we have unlocked the Biodome, which I believe is an oxygen-making building. So rather than having these little vegepods out in the middle of nowhere, I think I can just toss a biodome down somewhere and grow some things as well. So we might have to build one of those just to see what it's about. I've kind of got a rule now based on experimenting so far in the game that every time something new shows up, we've got to build it. So let's take a quick look here. We've got Biodome. Ooh, 3 super alloys to build that thing. It builds 135 oxygen a second at the cost of 37 energy. Ooh, what is this thing over here doing then? That's doing 26 at 7. It's about the same. It's a little bit off maybe, but it's also a room. Very interesting. Oh man. I don't have enough aluminum to get there though, so instead, I think what I want to do is check my energy grid. We've got a significant energy problem here. So I think this aluminum actually needs to go towards building more energy infrastructure. And then after that, we're going to go on another adventure and see what we can do to find some more aluminum, and we really need that uranium to get our improved power up and running. We're gonna test the thirst mechanic and see if it works like O2 where I start to black out. Or red out, okay. Makes sense, I guess. Let's get solar panels up and running. I think I've got enough for 2 in here. Perfect. That should keep me in the power for just a bit. And I haven't looked at this one in a while. Where are we going to get here? Biolab comes at 865. Wow, we're actually cranking through that. This comes at 80 tons. We're still in the grams, so I'm not too worried about hitting that anytime soon. Man, heater tier 4 coming up already out there. I need to get this launch platform built. All right, 55 energy. Oh my goodness. We don't have the materials for that. All right, I'm gonna need uranium. That's what, there's no way around it. I need to get to uranium. And in order to do that, oh man, I want that rocket engine so bad. I got my standard adventuring kit on. It's time to set forth. I don't know where there's going to be uranium. However, I know that there's a ship over here that we haven't explored yet. So we'll head out this way. And there's some chests along the way. Maybe I'll find something really cool. Not so much. What I should do, and I always forget, is bring the supplies to build a outpost over there. So we'll see if I can find 3 iron, a silicon, and 2 titanium on the way here. Shouldn't be a problem. The sand is all sparkly over here. Not sure what's causing that, but it's a little bit distracting. Ooh, now there's the jackpot. All of that stuff was good. Oh, and it's worth an iron. I need 1 more iron here, folks. And I think I've got enough to build a habitat. So let's stay focused. We're doing good on oxygen. That last upgrade on the oxygen tank is really helping out. And look at the size of this shipwreck. This is quite the extensive wreck here. I'm going to risk my oxygen level for a minute and just kind of take this all in. Oof, all pieces everywhere. And it looks like this is the bridge here, so let me find a good spot to build this. Right there. Good deal. And of course, I don't have enough iron to build the chest that I want, so let's go get that. Because I think that this is a much bigger ship, which means it's probably going to have a lot more stuff in it. Did I end up building the upgrade to the flashlight? I did not. That would have been a nice thing to do. Well, there's always the next trip. We're down to adventuring gear. Let's do this. It's dark inside this ship anyway, and no sense of waiting for daylight. New blueprint received. Ore extractor. Wait, hang on a second. Extracts ores from the ground depending on where it's placed. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that means I can focus on specific ores then. That could be really cool. Atmospheric water collector. All kinds of goodies. Automatically collects water from humid ambient air. Okay. And I just got a achievement called Life from the Sky, and it had a picture of a rain cloud, so I think that it's gonna start raining, which I don't actually see as an upgrade, but that's all right. Man, I really want that destruct tier 2 chip so I can start destructing these other things we're running across. I'm gonna stay to my right as I go through this ship the first time. And what is that? More awesome seeds, 300%. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, we got a couple of these 300%. I can hear the rain outside. It's actually really disturbing. Oh, there's a ladder that goes up. Oh my goodness, this is overwhelming. All right, let's come back here first. So many seeds. Get the chips. Okay, I think I've got everything here. Oh, it continues. Alright, I don't want to go up until I've cleared this level. Oh, what's up here? Oh, there's more seeds on the shelf. Ooh, a rocket engine. Oh, that's so awesome. If I could find 1 more of those, I could build a jetpack. Okay, we've climbed up the ladder. There's a whole nother level up here. Oh, there's another one of those generator things. I don't really need the iron. I'm not going to destruct that just yet. I don't really want seeds. So many of these tech things I could do. Oh, look at this. Okay, I need the uranium. What's a bioplastic nugget? All right, iron's going out. Whatever that is, it sounds awesome. Oh, super alloys. I don't... Okay, we got plenty of these basic plants. Plenty of iron. Oh, that's a good plant. We're going to swap out for good plants. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to drink this. I'm going to use that oxygen in 1 second. I'm going to keep these 2 inventory spots open, actually. We're going to come across something else good. I feel it. Not that we could just come back in here and grab it. All right, I think that's everything up here. Good deal. We covered that way. We covered that way. We're going to start working our way back out towards the big chest. Just making sure we don't got anything else in here. I suspect some of these doors are going to open once we figure out how to use that big reactor thing. Oh, there's a way down as well. Okay, we're going down. It's like a living... Oh my gosh, this ship is so huge. All right, take the chips. Chips are upgrades. Upgrades are good. And so many seeds to grow our own things. I wonder if there's going to be like recipes eventually where we got to grow different things. All right, aluminum, iridium, I mean, we have sources for these now. All right, cobalt's out, bioplastic nugget is in, super alloys are in. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm watching this oxygen just tick down slowly here. I'm getting really nervous about it. Oh, there's a whole nother section. There's chests. Okay, we're gonna be coming back here for a while, it would seem. Let's get out of here though before I get lost. There's daylight. Perfect. If it had still been dark, I'm not sure I would have ever found my way out of here. Whew. All right, super nuggets, chips. Look at all these plants. All right, this stuff's coming back with me. The food, because I might need to eat one. And this stuff, because I feel like I could dump it if I wanted to. We're going to make one more run. We're going to go downstairs and keep going down that way that we could have gone farther. Was it down here? Yeah. More chips. More rods. A 400% flour. Oh my goodness. And all this uranium. We're getting there, folks. I might as well take it since I'm here. Iron, not even interested right now. All right, folks, we hit the jackpot down here. My goodness. So much stuff. I'm just looking to see if there's any anything new that we don't have. Okay, aluminum and iridium is still good. I'll take the cobalt out with me just because. All right, I think I've got all of the super valuable stuff that we've come across now. Feeling good about it. We're going to head back into the little habitat here and assess what needs to come back home with us in the first trip. Definitely a rocket engine, a blueprint chips, not the lame plants, super alloys, not the iron. I can't believe a 200% plant is not interesting anymore. We want the 400% plants. Definitely not eggplants or squash. We've got that. I'm going to take the iridium rod because that's a lot of iridium. Oh, I want these bioplastic nuggets. I don't even know what they are, but we want those back at the base. So let me grab both of those. I'm dumping iridium because I think I can get that back at the base pretty easy. We need the uranium. I'm hoping to get to a uranium rod. If we can get to a nuclear power station, we'll be in a good spot. I'm thinking this looks pretty good. We're gonna go with it before we run out of food and water, because I don't have any more food or water to spare. And I'm not exactly sure where we left our base from here. I think it's just over this rise, but I'm not 100% positive. Let's get up here. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. I think it's over there. All right, let's book it here. So interestingly, while we've been goofing off here, we've gotten over 1 million TI for the terraforming index, so we're at 1.05. So we don't even really see it tick up anymore. But it is ticking behind the background there. It was 1.04 a second ago, so I'm excited that we're moving forward. I think we'd get it ticking up really fast again as soon as we get some more of these machines built. But, you know, we're hitting that point where things are slowing down until we can find the right resources. Let's dump off all the stuff that we bought back with us. And I'm going to go ahead and put all the advanced materials in there. As always, let's see what the microchips are. We got a map information rocket, agility boots tier 3, jetpack tier 2. I haven't even built the first one. And GPS satellite tier 2. So we've been talking about it. We really want it. We want this rocket engine. Let's see how much uranium I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I don't have enough to do a uranium rod. So instead, we're going to use it to build a second rocket engine so I can get a jetpack, because let's face it, folks, jetpacks are just awesome. Boom. Jetpack. How does jetpack work? I don't even know. Oh, I just hold down jump and I fly around. I double jump and I can get up on top of stuff. Oh, this is so cool. And it doesn't even seem to use any of my resources or anything. Sweetness. All right, let's see here. I also unlocked this atmospheric water collector, which I don't have any idea what it's for. I unlocked an ore extractor, which seems awesome, but I've not seen osmium yet. And I don't have sulfur yet, so I can't get the tier 2 upgrade for that. Agility boots 3, I haven't seen explosive powder yet, so I can't get that upgrade. All right, we're starting to get limited by the fact that there's a lot of resources out there that I just haven't come across yet, which isn't necessarily a problem. It's just a challenge to go out and build more things. But I can build this thing. So let's go ahead and slap one of these down here real quick before we wrap things up today. I am positive this is going to be an outside machine. There we are. And this is just drawing energy. I don't know what it's doing. It'll probably collect water at some point. I guess I should look in here and see what our things are. Biomass and plants are still slowly ticking up. I really think the next thing I need to do is build this big biodome, which I have this super alloy for. All right, let's see. Biodome. Can I build it up on top? Not apparently. Can I build it linked to the back? I can link it. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's humongous. Alright, let me get out of the way and try that again. Wow, look at how big this thing is. I'm gonna put it right there. Oof. We killed the power. Oh man, what is this? This thing is like got all kinds of stuff going on. Alright, well, it looks snazzy at least. Let's look at our power grid. I'm not that much short. So, believe it or not, I'm going to take out the mapping screen, and that should get our power back online. Very good. And then this thing is just a interface to see the biomass version of the blueprint screen. That's cool. Okay, well, we have majorly upgraded our base. Oh man, it's raining. That rain is so loud. We've got a really cool space here. We've got rain outside. Man, the upgrades have just kept coming here. If we take one final look here, we've now got 0.19 grams per second of biomass. Interesting. We're getting close to liquid water, which is an interesting stage. I'm kind of curious to see what the total list of stages is going to be. That's all right. I'm really interested mostly, though, in I need to get to 9 of these, and I just spent a couple of them. So we're at 5. It's going to take a while. We've got to just keep going out and looking for stuff. And I know we've now got loads and loads of resources pretty much everywhere I go. So I think next episode we're going to be focused on finding uranium. That's the biggest limiting factor we've got to our entire thing here, is not having enough power to run things like this launch platform. We've got a whole bunch of satellites now that we could play with if I had the launch platform. And at some point I need to figure out what this osmium stuff is. Man, so many things to build and not enough time. That's all for today. Ketterk out.